Yo guys, Beast back with some more beastly content. Today we are going to be doing a guide over how to farm activators and dioxins. Dioxidant, whatever it is. So we're going to be going to this little location I have marked on the map here, and the closest teleport tower I have is right there. So we're going to be going to that teleport tower. There is a teleport tower on the opposite side of this location that is a much closer tower. You will be wanting to activate because you'll be wanting to do this farm. Just basically, when you log in at some point during your play, you want to go to this area and just real quickly go farm some activators. Does not take long. This video is 8 minutes long in total, guys, and it does not take long at all to farm this spot. It is way better than doing the silos. I've seen people out there recommending doing the level 45 silos on hard or something like that and just going through and collecting the bags and leaving. Well, that's one, not really what silos are for. Two, well, have you ever visited a damn hospital in the game? Because the damn hospital has so many damn medical bags, med kits, everything. I mean, there's so many activators here, it's not even funny. So I don't understand why you'd be recommending people to go to silos. And I think they were saying you had to reach like you had to beat the normal difficulty of the silo. So not only do you need to be level 45 to farm activators, which you're going to need at way lower levels than 45, not only are you going to have to go be level 45 even to get to the red sands, but you're going to have to beat it on normal difficulty and then do hard difficulty before you can ever farm activators. So I don't really know how you're going to get to level 45 if you don't have activators. So go to the hospitals. There's tons of medical bags there. This is the smallest, cheapest hospital you can go to. It's the lowest level. That's why we're at Daytona Hospital. But it also will give you a total of about 18, counting the dioxidant that you're going to use to make the activators, which I know you will need acid as well. But you're going to get a little bit of acid while you're here. And also, I do have an acid guide linked down below if you do need acid. Also, hey look, there's also a voodoo doll here, which of course is a attack type deviant, and unless you can infuse deviants into other deviants, I don't really think I need more than one voodoo doll deviant, but I will take it, and I think it's going to be there every time that we do this farm. And yeah, all these boxes will eventually reset. I have farmed the same boxes before. They do reset, do remember that. And as you can see here, these bags do reset, and there's a med kit on the wall here. I mean, just go through the hospital and look for things to open, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to get some activators out of it. I mean, this is just so simple. I don't see why people are like, go to silos and just go through and grab all the loot in there. I tried that, but I tried it on normal difficulty, and you don't get a single activator doing it on normal difficulty. So you have to beat normal difficulty in order to farm the hard mode, and it's really about the same amount of activators as it is just going to the hospital. And once you're higher levels, there are more hospitals in the game besides the Daytona Hospital. There are multiple hospitals in the game. Once I have reached the higher levels, I am like level 30, 31, 32, something like that, 35. I think I'm 35. I think that's what it is right now. And I need to reach like 45 before I can visit the other hospitals. But if you were to go through, log in, and farm every single one of the hospitals, you'd probably walk away with a good 60 activators. I mean, no problem, counting the dioxidant that you're going to have to craft with acid and the other material that is required. That I think's pretty easy to get because I've never ran out of it. But if I do ever run out of it, I will be making a farm guide over that material as well. Do not worry, I'll cover everything. And then also there is a chest up here, and I'm not sure if I got an activator out of that. I can't really see. When I record my videos, I go through and edit the entire video and cut all the clips up so that I can show you exactly what I want to show you, and then I go through and record my voice over them so that I can explain it to you better. And since you know you've already got the picture of the video here, I figured I'd just sit here and chill with you for a minute. Because yeah, this is the best activator farm. I am also showing you where all these med kits are, so while I may look like I'm kind of panicking here a little bit or fighting enemies, you won't have to, because you will know exactly where the med kits are. These 2 back tents here, for instance, they both contain some containers with med kits. And those grant activators, as you can see, boom, there's some more activators. Activators for days, guys. This is the best farm spot. This is so much simpler than doing a silo, guys. I mean, you can literally just walk through the enemies here. They're super low level. It's okay, you know? It's like, and if you do kill them, there's acid. So, I mean, take a melee weapon and have a blast. Farm acid while you're also farming activators. If you do so, please. But once again, I have a much better acid farm linked down below that any player can do. And there are higher level player areas that will have the same mechanics going on that you'll be able to use to farm acid in the same way. And I'm thinking the higher level it is, the more acid it'll drop or something. So We will see once I find a walking bus in like a level 50 area or something. We're going to farm it and see how much acid it drops in. But once again, this is a farm about the activators. I am going to explore just kind of outside here so you don't have to look for med kits here. And we're also going to go to one of the local buildings here because not only is it a quest objective that will give you a treasure map of like a really high level area, but it's a low level quest. It's very interesting. It gave me a treasure map when I actually got to open this box here, and we're going to be going to that building in a minute. And it's like a legendary item, I think it is, but it's like the treasure of the Red Sands or something. It's very, very cool. I can't wait to cover it completely once I have completed it, which will be at level 45, which we're working on it, but honestly, I don't have 24/7 to play this game like some other people do when they create content and things like that on this. That's why some other people can get higher levels, or maybe they've been playing longer. I just started on the game, guys, and I'm already level 35. I'm already farming all this stuff, showing you how to get all this stuff. I'm pretty good at these games. I've played too many Fallout games. I've played all sorts of games just like this, and they're all very similar in that, well, think about it for a minute and you'll figure out where the dang item is for it, because activators are health kits, right? Kind of like stim packs in Fallout 4. So where do you think health kits and medicine and doctor stuff would be at other than a hospital? So if there are hospitals in the game or pharmacies in the game, I'm very interested if there are pharmacies and if maybe they have activators as well. That would be very interesting. I don't actually think there are pharmacies, and if there are, there probably isn't a specific set of activators there, but I would like someone to comment down below if they have found a pharmacy in the game and if it did indeed have activators. But here's that quest chest I was talking about that's going to give you the treasure map. But once again, go to the hospitals. Hospitals are full of medical bags and med kits that all contain activators and dioxin, so you can not only craft yourself some activators, but you can also loot yourself some activators while gathering the materials to craft them. And once again, I mentioned the silos here. And this is just me going up to the one I can currently challenge, which is level 25. And as you can see, you can't challenge the other difficulties until you've challenged and beaten normal. So in order for this farm to work, once again, you're going to have to beat this stuff with no activators, because you're looking up a video on how to farm activators and they're showing you this. And it's like, well, if you already have activators, maybe you can, go through and beat the normal difficulty real quick. But if you don't have any activators, I think that's going to be very difficult. So yeah, I don't like the silo farming idea. I like the hospital idea. It's just way more peaceful. There's way less enemies. It's way less trouble. Easier to get to. There is a teleport tower right by it. I do need to unlock that teleport tower, as I recommend all of you to do. And as you can see here, there's us crafting 8 more dioxidants. We collected 10 of them. I think technically 11 of them. I used one, I'm pretty sure. And then we made 8 of them, and before we weren't able to make a single activator, so that means that we got about 19 activators from this one single hospital run, guys. I mean, that is pretty good if you do ask me. Now, let's see here. So I kind of wanted to talk about the Digby Boy and the Lumberjack Beaver guy. If you don't have those 2 deviants, you do need to get them. I will be covering those full in detail, how to get them, what quest it is to do to get them, how to get multiple of them. Like I have 2 Digby Boys. You're going to want as many of these guys as possible because you can harvest stuff from each of them. Also, there are guys that will bring you junk, so you'll never have to go harvest junk again. All of this I do need to cover in future videos, but I do believe that is the end of this video here, the guide over activators. I am out. See yous. Keep it beast mode.